Why dogs live with humans. Have you ever helped someone again and again, but instead of saying thank you, they complained? Maybe you tried to help and they still blamed you. Maybe you warned them and they laughed. Maybe you cared, but they acted like your care did not matter. That can make even the kindest heart feel tired. Long ago, dogs did not live in human homes the way they do today. They lived in the bush with other animals. But one dog named Bingo made a choice that changed everything. This is the story of how one faithful dog left the forest, found a home, and became a forever friend to humans. Welcome to Oma's Story Nook Jr., where little whispers become big wonders. Today, Oma has a story from long ago when the forest was loud with animal gossip, the moon watched over sleeping trees, and one dog stayed awake while everyone else rested. He was loyal. He was watchful. He was always ready to help. But the animals around him forgot one important thing. When someone keeps helping you, you should not treat their help like it means nothing. So come closer. Let's find out why dogs choose humans. Long ago, before dogs slept near doorsteps, before they followed children around the compound, and before they wagged their tails when their owners came home, dogs lived in the bush with other animals. In one busy forest lived a dog named Bingo. Bingo was not the biggest animal. Lion was bigger. He was not the fastest. Antelope could run faster. He was not the cleverest with tricks. Tortoise always believed the title belonged to him, even when nobody asked. But Bingo had special gifts. His ears were sharp. His nose was powerful. His heart was faithful. At night, when the moon rose and the forest became quiet, the other animals slept. Goat slept with leaves still in his mouth. Monkey slept curled on a branch. Antelope slept lightly under the trees. Tortoise tucked himself into his shell and pretended he was thinking important thoughts. But Bingo stayed awake. If he heard a strange sound, he lifted his ears. If he smelled danger, he stood up. If something moved too close to the sleeping animals, Bingo barked to warn them. At first, the animals appreciated him. Bingo has sharp
Bingo
ears,
has sharp
Antelope
ears.
said.
Bingo's nose can smell trouble before trouble arrives.
Goat
Very
added.
good, Bingo.
Monkey
Guard
clapped
us
from a tree.
well.
Very good, Bingo. Guard us well. Bingo was happy to help. He did not ask for a crown. He did not ask for a big chair. He did not even ask for extra food. He only wanted the animals to value what he did. But after some time, the animals became too used to Bingo's help. When Bingo barked at night, Goat shouted, "Bingo, must you disturb my sleep?" When Bingo barked late, Monkey complained, "Why didn't you warn us earlier?" When Bingo stayed quiet because there was no danger, Tortoise muttered, "This dog is becoming lazy." Bingo tried to be patient, but every day the complaints grew worse.
Did you take
If
our
food
food
went
and scatter
missing,
our leaves?
someone
Yeah,
blamed
did you do
Bingo.
it?
If leaves scattered, someone blamed Bingo. If Monkey misplaced his own nuts, he shouted, "Bingo must have touched them."
Monkey, I do not even eat your nuts. Still, I don't trust that innocent face.
The other animals laughed, but Bingo did not laugh. His heart was beginning to feel heavy. One evening, the animals gathered near a clearing to eat. Goat chewed noisily. Monkey cracked palm nuts. Antelope drank from a small stream. Tortoise sat near the food, pretending not to be the closest one to it. Bingo lay nearby, watching the trees. Then Monkey said, "Bingo,
Bingo, tonight you must guard properly. I heard strange footsteps near the forest path.
near the forest path." Bingo lifted his head. He waited for Monkey to say please. Monkey did not. And don't
bark too much.
I
I
need
need
good
good sleep.
Antelope
But
said,
if danger
"But
comes
if
and you
danger
don't bark,
comes
we will
and
be
you don't
very
bark,
upset.
we will be very upset." Tortoise nodded slowly. Yes. Guard well. Quietly. Quickly. Perfectly. Bingo stood up. His tail did not wag. He looked at the animals and said, You want me to protect you?
You want me to protect
But
you,
you do not
but
respect
you do
me.
not respect me.
Monkey laughed.
Respect?
Respect?
Are you
Are you now a chief? Goat snorted. Bingo. Stop making simple things big. Tortoise smiled. Somebody has started feeling important. That one hurt Bingo deeply. Because Tortoise knew the truth. Tortoise knew Bingo had been faithful. But Tortoise still chose to mock him. Bingo looked at them for a long moment. Then he said, From tonight, I will not guard this forest
for you anymore.
The clearing became silent. Monkey blinked. What did you say? Bingo repeated. I will not guard you anymore. Goat laughed nervously. So who will guard us? Bingo answered. You will guard yourselves. Antelope stepped forward. Bingo, don't be like that. But Bingo had already made up his mind. He turned and walked away, not running, not barking, not fighting, just walking quietly into the night. The kind of walk that says, My heart has had enough. As Bingo moved through the forest, he heard a sound. Step, pause, step, pause. It was not an animal. It was a human. Bingo hid behind tall grass and watched. A man was walking carefully through the forest path. His name was Obina. He carried a small lantern and a bag. He was returning home later than planned. Bingo sniffed the air. Then his body became still. There was another smell nearby. Danger. Something was hiding in the bush close to Obina, and the man had not noticed. Bingo had a choice. He could walk away and say, This is not my problem. But Bingo's heart was loyal. Even when he was tired, he still knew how to help. So, he barked, Woof! Obina froze. Bingo barked again and ran a few steps toward the bush, then looked back at the man. Obina lifted his lantern carefully. The hidden animal rustled in the leaves, then dashed away into the darkness. Obina stepped back and breathed out. Then he looked at Bingo. You warned me, he said softly.
You warned me.
Bingo stood still. Obina lowered his voice.
Where did you come from?
Where did you come from? Bingo did not answer with words. He only walked closer and sat down. Obina smiled gently. You are a good dog.
You are a good dog.
Bingo's tail moved once, not because of food, because of kindness. Obina looked at the dark forest path ahead, then looked back at Bingo. Come with me if you want, he said, and Bingo followed. When Obina reached his compound, his children ran out. Papa is back. Then they saw Bingo. Papa, a dog followed you. Obina's wife came to the doorway. A dog? From where? Obina said, He warned me in the forest.
I think he needs a
home. His wife watched Bingo carefully. Will he behave? Bingo sat down politely, as if he understood the question. The children giggled. He is sitting like a visitor. Obina's wife tried not to smile, but she smiled anyway. She brought leftover food in a small bowl and placed it near him. Bingo did not rush. He waited. Obina nodded. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Only then did Bingo eat. That small thing touched the family. This dog has manners, Obina's wife said. From that night, Bingo stayed. He slept near the entrance of the compound. When the family slept, Bingo listened. When strange footsteps came too close, Bingo barked. When the children played, Bingo watched over them. When Obina walked to the farm path, Bingo followed.
Wow, look at
Soon,
Obina's compound.
Everyone noticed that
It's so
Obina's
neat and
compound
safe
felt
because of-
safer. The children loved Bingo. Obina respected Bingo. Obina's wife fed him and spoke kindly to him. And Bingo, for the first time in a long while, felt peaceful. Meanwhile, back in the forest, the animals were suffering. Without Bingo, every night felt too long. Goat jumped at every sound. Monkey could not sleep properly. Antelope kept lifting her head. Even Tortoise stopped pretending he was brave. One night, a sneaky animal scattered their food while everyone slept. In the morning,
If Bingo
Goat
was
cried,
here, this would not have happened. That dog is enjoying himself somewhere. Maybe we should call him back.
So the animals followed Bingo's scent until they reached Obena's compound, and there they saw him. Bingo sat proudly at the entrance, healthy, calm, fed, respected. Monkey called, "Bingo, come back. We need you." Goat added, "Yes, come back. The forest is not the same." Tortoise smiled awkwardly.
Forest is not the
My
same.
good friend
My
Bingo.
good friend Bingo.
You know we were only joking
joking
before. Bingo stood and walked closer. He did not bark. He did not insult them. He only said, "When I warned you, you complained. When I helped you, you blamed me. When I asked for respect, you laughed." The animals looked down. Bingo continued, Here,
I am appreciated. I have work, food, kindness, and peace.
Kindness.
We can give you food, too. Food is not the only thing. Respect is also a meal. So, you will not return?
Bingo looked back at Obena's compound. The children were laughing. Obena's wife was sweeping. Obena was fixing a basket near the doorway. Then Bingo turned back to the animals. I have chosen my home. The forest animals stood there, ashamed. They finally understood. When you do not value someone's loyalty, they may find a place where it is valued. From that day on, Bingo stayed with Obena's family. Other dogs saw his life with humans. They saw that he had a purpose. They saw that he had protection. They saw that he gave loyalty and received care in return. So slowly, dogs began moving closer to human homes. They guarded compounds. They followed families. They protected children. They became helpers, friends, and companions. And that is why, even today, dogs live with humans, not only because they guard, not only because they bark, but because long ago, one dog discovered that loyalty grows best where it is loved, respected, and welcomed. Bingo did not leave the forest because he hated the animals. He left because he wanted to be valued. And this story reminds us of something important. When someone helps you, appreciate them. When someone protects you, respect them. When someone is loyal, do not wait until they walk away before you realize their worth. This has been Oma's Story Nook Jr., where little whispers become big wonders, and every story leaves a little wisdom in your heart.
Thanks for watching, friends. We had fun today. Subscribe, like, and comment.